Victor Alexandre Frederic Laloux was a French Beaux-Arts architect and teacher. Born in Tours, Laloux studied at the Paris École des Beaux-Arts atelier of Louis-Jules André, with his studies interrupted by the Franco-Prussian War, and was awarded the annual Prix de Rome in 1878. He spent 1879 through 1882 at the Villa Medici in Rome. On his return to France, Laloux rose quickly through the academic system, serving on many juries, societies and foundations. As practitioner, he produced major commissions in a highly ornamented neoclassical surface style, collaborating with sculptors and muralists squarely in the Beaux-Arts tradition, but doing so on innovative cast-iron frames. Metal framing allowed higher interior spaces, more generous fenestration, and glass roofs, notably in the sunlit barrel vault of the Gare d'Orsay. Laloux was awarded the American AIA Gold Medal in 1922, and the Reba Royal Gold Medal in 1929. In 1932, he was elected into the National Academy of Design as an honorary corresponding academician. In 1936, the year before his death, his successor as head of the atelier was Charles Lemaire Esquire. He died in Paris, aged 86. Laloux's work includes the Neo-Byzantine Basilica of Saint Martin, Tours, in Tours, 1886 to 1924, a project with some political connotations as it was built to replace an earlier basilica destroyed during the French Revolution. Gare de Tours, in Tours, 1896 to 1898, with 4 allegorical limestone statues of cities by Jean-Antoine Injalbert and Jean-Baptiste Hugues. The Paris Gare d'Orsay, now the Musée d'Orsay, 1900. Hôtel de Ville, Roubaix, 1903, with architectural sculpture by Alphonse M. Écoute de Écoute Cordonnier. Hôtel de Ville, Tours, 1904, also with sculpture by Cordonnier. Completion of the Crédit Lyonnais headquarters, Paris, 1913. The U.S. Embassy, Paris, with his student, American architect William Delano, 1931. Palais du Hanover, Paris, with his student Charles Lemaire Esquire, 1932. Influence. As professor, Laloux assumed the direction of Louis-Jules André's atelier when André died in 1890. Laloux would ultimately train about 600 students through the years, including 132 Americans. Laloux's influence is visible in the U.S. in buildings like the 1921 San Francisco City Hall. Atelier training in the context of the École focused on the annual Prix de Rome competition, and by this measure Laloux was the school's most successful teacher, training 16 winners. The students educated in Laloux's atelier include William Lawrence Bottomley, American; Arthur Brown, Jr., American; Jacques Carlou, French; George Shepard Chapel, American; François Benjamin Chaussemiche, French; John Walter Cross of Cross and Cross, American; Jacques de Bateponsan, French; William Delano, American; Georges Grandmort, French; Henry Gutton, French; George Howe, American; Gustave Louis Dume, French; Charles Lemaire Esquire, French; José Marques da Silva, Portuguese; Miguel Ventura Terra, Portuguese; Guillaume Tronchet, French; William Van Allen, American, designer of the Chrysler Building; Charles Weeks of Weeks and Day, American; Lucien Weissenberger, French;